Hi again, everybody, and welcome into the latest edition of Talon Talk. We're joined by Nick Owens for this episode.
Jeff Goat takes the snap. Oh, he had nobody to hand it off to. And the Eagles storm through. Nick Owens.
Nick, let's go ahead and start on our trot. You're from Newmarket, Alabama. How would you describe your hometown?
It's about like Jefferson City. It's a little smaller. There's not as many, things to do, but we're really close to Huntsville, Alabama, so it's easy to get out and do stuff for sure.
What other sports did you play growing up?
I played, when I was younger, I played everything from t-ball, basketball. I wrestled up until about middle school, and since middle school, I've just been going football. And I threw a little shot put and discus in high school. That's about it.
How did you come to a decision to come to Carson-Newman?
Honestly, Carson-Newman was the only place that offered me any money to play some football, so I figured I had to come here. And it's kind of a God thing. I prayed for it. The weekend before, I just lost an offer to another D2 school, and they called me up literally 2 days later. I prayed for it. I was like, send me wherever I need to go, and Coach Dan Redding called me up.
Dan Redding, the legend, got you here. Let's switch it up and do a little bit of fun facts for a quick minute here. Do you have any hidden talents?
Hidden talents? I really don't think so. Hidden talent.
Not a singer, not an artist.
No.
Juggle, anything like that?
I can't draw. That's for sure. And juggling, I've tried, but no, that's not me either.
Obviously, you played football, you played a lot of sports. Have you had any paying jobs in your time?
Actually, I'm actually a machinist back home. I work for my dad, run some titanium diaphragms, run a manual lathe. I've been able to really study that and getting really good at that. Lately, I can set up everything from fixture to finish and box and ship, so that's pretty interesting. But other than that, just basic, around the house stuff. I can, manual labor. I've done it all, but that's about it.
Some people scoop ice cream, some people work fast food, and you're sitting there, doing a lot of household projects.
Parts.
That, I guess, leads into what you want to do with your future. You want to become an engineer. Why did you decide to choose that field?
Ever since I was younger, I've always just been really interested in, math and sciences. Like calculus is one of my favorite subjects. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I just feel like I've had a calling to become one of those, and work in the mechanical world and maybe get some new designs for some new things that you'll see in the market. I don't know.
Last question for you. Last week of football here against Catawba. How would you reflect on your time as a football player here at Carson-Newman?
Carson-Newman, man, I've been grateful to get a good bit of playing time, and I've met some of the best guys here that I've met. I tell everybody I met the guys that are going to be in my wedding here, And since my freshman year, and we've stuck it out, and they've helped me through it, and I've helped them through it. Just met some of the best people, that I feel like I'll ever meet, and obviously had a great time, A couple good seasons, couple not so good seasons, but it all was fine with me. So,
Nick, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining us here on this edition of Talon Talk.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Nick Owens. I'm Michael Watring here on the Eagle Sports Network here on this episode of Talon Talk.